Oh, hello. I gotta stop making plans. I gotta stop planning things beforehand because, like, every single time I try, every single time I try, it never works out, and that is hilarious and also really annoying. But anyway, if you forgot, the last video, stream, whatever you want to say, left off with the Niners soft locking us after training, so we're gonna upgrade them, check their roster, and get right into their game against the Cardinals. So we're gonna be right into it. It's gonna be a quick start, and it's gonna be a good, hopefully a good start. I don't know if we'll be able to get all three games to end the weekend. If we do, great. I have a feeling we're only gonna be able to get to two, which means the last game I'll either have to do tonight or uh, wait till next week. I really don't want to wait till next week during the day. I'll just probably just do it tonight if I can't get it today, like during this. But I would like to. I would very much like to get it. Like to get it right now. So we'll see about getting it. But yeah, a lot of upgrades. I don't really know why or how, but yeah, this Niner team is pretty good. That Cardinal team is not very good. So I believe it's 0 and 3 against 2 and 1. I believe. Yeah, 0 and 3 against 2 and 1. So let's check the roster. Just real make sure it's all good. O-line's good, tight end good, running back, quarterback, all that's good. Receivers all good. Now here's the thing: if the kid that they drafted this year, if he turns out good, and Elijah Mitchell regresses or something, and like all these other guys get older and regress or just don't progress, and the kid that they drafted this year is pretty good, and they still have Kendrick Bourne and Juwan Jennings, I'm moving Debo to running back for this team because they need it. Now I'm not gonna do that yet. I'm obviously not doing that this year. They have Elijah Mitchell. He's an 80 overall, fine. But like if it keeps up like this, Debo's going to running back. So just a heads up to anybody who's, oh man, I forgot Drake Jackson was hurt, out for 2 more weeks. Still have Solomon Thomas starting. Um, Corner looks right, safety looks right, linebacker's good. All right, special teams, that's all good. Specialists, that's all good. Yep, that's all good. All right, let's get in the game. Oh, I gotta get my water. What is that? Why is that on there? All right, we're fine. Yeah, later start than I intended today. If I had started when I wanted to, we definitely would have been able to get all three games in without any problems and get the recap done today. But because of not getting started when I wanted to, there's a chance that we're going to need to rely on a quick blowout at some point to win. Although, I'm going to be honest, if there ever was a point where there could be a blowout, this is the game. This is one of them. So, I'm going to go grab my water real quick, and then we'll be into it. Oh, hold on. I'm going to watch this return, see if it goes anywhere. Andre Roberts, the old man, and he only gets to the 26. So, Cardinals have it first and 10, their own 26-yard line. Please quit playing copyrighted music, AI, EA. Alright, water's right there. There's also a chance I get a text that makes me need to get ready to leave. And if that happens, I am going to just finish up whatever game we're on. So there's a chance we really only get through one game without anything other than the game, which I guess for some people would be fine. And here's the thing. If I was good enough at editing, I would just do cut-ups where, for each game I would show, because what you have to do when you do a highlight tape of it is show every sack, takeaway, third down play, scoring play, special teams play, big play, anything over 10 yards, stuff like that. Like, you just show those types of plays, right? If you just want to do a cut up, get rid of all these, just basic first down, second down runs, just the mundane stuff. All it gets rid of all the time in between, really streamlines it. If I was good enough at editing, I could do that. I'm not, and also I feel that making a highlight thing takes away from the spirit of this. In future years, again, if this becomes lucrative, if this becomes something I can do, as some kind of income, then I would take the time to, make the full games come out and then also do cut ups for highlights for each game. And is what I would do is if I got to that point, I would probably, stream 4 or 5 games a day, get those videos uploaded, and then on top of that, when the week is over, I'd upload a recap, and then I'd probably upload all 16 or 15 or 14, all 14 or 16, depending on the week, whether with buys and everything. Upload all those games cut ups at once. Whenever I get the recap out, just so people can watch all that stuff. Or maybe I'd pump them out one day at a time, but then they'd be behind, so maybe I'd just have to get out the ones from the games of whatever day I uploaded on. I don't know. I haven't thought it through because obviously it's not something I plan on doing because, again, this is just for fun. I have generated shockingly zero revenue from this because, not that I expected to generate any, but, it's just interesting. I just think this is all interesting, and I plan on carrying this on as long as I can, and then in Madden 25 doing it again. And honestly, in the college game, because of the NIL stuff and the transfer stuff, I could foresee myself, kind of taking it and taking all that to where I move players back to the first college they signed with, the first school they committed to, as the Cardinals take their first drive for a touchdown. I'm sorry, I wasn't even paying really attention to the game. Rondale Moore catches a touchdown pass from Kyler Murray to put the Cardinals on the board first here in the first quarter. PAT is up and just barely good, so they're up 7-0. I do keep forgetting. The Cardinals don't have a kicker or a punter, so their special teams are completely shot. Like, they are horrendously disadvantaged in both sets of the kicking game. As that kickoff is returned by not the return man, but Ambry Thomas. And the 49ers are going to have it 1st and 10 at, where would they return it to? Like the 40? Yeah, Brock Purdy, I get it. He's pretty solid. He's actually had a terrible year. He's got 6 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. Something I've noticed is that the AI throws a high volume of dumbass passes. Like, just completely brain-dead passes. Just way too easy interceptions. As Trent Brown gets hurt on the carry, but Matt Breida picks up a ton of yards on the play, so, you just hope Trent Brown's okay, can get back in the game pretty quick. Our depth at offensive line is pretty awful. Our starting tackles are the bright spots. Our interior is awful. They're not awful, but just not good. And, yeah, so with one of the tackles out, that really hurts. But Brandon Ayuk catches a nice pass there. But yeah, I could foresee myself doing a lot, with the college football game. Maybe I do that. Maybe I don't. There's a chance. Honestly, that's a lot more work. Like, Madden, there's 32 teams, right? There's 32 teams. I think like 2,000 some players or something like that. It's not insane amount of work, If I were to really sit down and crank it out, I could probably crank the roster into shape in about a couple days, of just like working. Now, obviously, I'm a little slow, so it usually takes me about a week to actually get the whole thing set up and gone. As the 49ers immediately strike back there with a quick drive and a touchdown pass to Deebo Samuel. So they're going to tie it up here, assuming Moody makes the PAT. But yeah, like it takes some time, this roster, to make. Or if I do it in the fantasy draft order, that takes a while too. It takes a long time to set up. In the college game, where there's like 100 some schools, and each one has like 80 kids on the roster, That one's not gonna take it. That's not gonna be a little. That's gonna be a little harder. That would take a lot more time. It'd be a lot more research. So that's why that one's a little bit more of a, a bit more of a what ifism. Because this one, obviously, I could just do it. Like I did it. I've done it every year since Madden 19, I believe. I didn't do it Madden 18. I didn't do it Madden 17 because I don't know. I got Madden 17 in the spring, so I got it when I got it. It was already like late into the season. I don't remember. Right? No, I got it at Christmas because that was when I got my PlayStation initially, and the first game I got for it was Madden 17, and then I got Madden 18 the next year. I didn't do it in that one because I didn't think of it yet. I didn't really. I don't know. I I've progressively become more and more of a football nerd as the 49ers force it to fourth down, so the Cardinals are going to have to punt it away from their own 18. I've progressively become more and more of a football nerd as time has gone on. Like, at that point, I was still in middle school. When I got the PlayStation, as this is a terrible punt, but what did you expect? It's a former quarterback doing it. So, Niners are going to start at the 50. But, like, I got the PlayStation, I think that was in 7th grade, maybe. Uh, no. Must have been 8th grade, right? No, wait, was I a freshman at that point? I think I got it my freshman year. Maybe it was my freshman year because I graduated in 20. So that means it would have been turning 20. So that Madden 20 would have been the one that I got my senior year. Before my senior year. Madden 19 would have been junior year. Madden 17. No, Madden 19 would be junior. 18 would be sophomore. 17 would be. So I guess it was my freshman year. But it wasn't until Madden 19 that I actually thought of it, and I did it, and it was fun. It was interesting. There was a lot to look at. There was a lot to see, you know. And as the way that this game has progressed, as far as how you upgrade things, because I don't know if anybody watching this, there's a chance you don't remember it. There's a chance you never even played it. But in those older Maddens, and like those aren't even like really that old. In those Maddens, to upgrade players, the points were the XP was just a currency, and like each stat you could upgrade individually, but it cost a certain amount of XP. So like speed was always wildly expensive, but awareness was always super cheap. That thing was always maxed out on everybody if you just would auto upgrade. Like that was the first thing that would go to. But yeah, you could if you focused a player hard enough and they put up enough numbers and they were young enough and they played for, and you got them enough stats and enough monster numbers for long enough, you could theoretically get somebody to 99 everything. Whereas now you can't do that. You can get them to 99 in each archetype, but that doesn't guarantee they'll have 99s across the board. So back then it was weird, and so it made progression weird. It made growing a player weird. It made development weird. That one of the things I definitely like more as George Kittle scores a touchdown here on a pass that's going to put the Niners up top by one score. One thing I do definitely like is the way that they've gone with the archetype route, because the old way of upgrading was awful. Like it was so dumb. There was no rhyme or reason to it. It was just like, oh well, spend your points and then screw you. But like yeah, so what was I going with that? But yeah, I didn't start doing this till 19. But I've always done it since then. There's no way I could do it in the college game. Like, it's not possible. There's too many schools. There's too many kids. Like, I'm shocked that they even got a voice actor willing to do voiceover for that much stuff. Because there is so much. Like, it's insane. But, yeah. So doing it for college is just a pipe dream. If I could get somebody else to make the roster for me, then, maybe. But the other problem is I have to control everything. Because here's the thing, if I didn't control every team in doing this, not only would they make dumbass decisions, There would also be a lot of issues with like, oh, they just choose to sign and cut and trade and do all these things that I don't want them to do. Like they're not supposed to do. And I think I have trades turned off. I could do draft trades, but like, eh. You know, part of me thought about resetting everybody's picks, but like, eh. You know, because a lot of the times you make those draft trades for those picks, and it's that way you get the guy you want in the draft. And a lot of these teams got guys they wanted through the draft with those trades. So I don't know. Cardinals are going to punt it away from their own 24 here after that sack by Eric Armstead. Punt's going to roll pretty well for them. So Niners are going to start at their own 44-yard line here for this drive, up 14-0. And I know I'm not really talking about this game very much, but I mean it's pretty clear right now the 49ers are the better team, as they're just going to hand it off on first down. And like Jeff Wilson, no problem, gets it up to the 45 in one carry. So, yeah, who's the better team? Gee, I wonder. But I don't know. It's not even that though. I don't know. I felt like rambling on about the college game and about next year and how long I'm going to do this for. I do wish I could have each team have like a specific like custom playbook, you know, because I could spend all year just playing with the playbooks. If it was easier to do, I would make custom playbooks for each team. The problem is I can't assign them that playbook through the scheme stuff. I do hate the scheme system because I should be able to custom put what I want for each position in the scheme. Like, yes, have the set schemes for people that don't know what they're doing. But then for somebody who does, there should be a custom option where you go through each position and you set what you want as the scheme. Right? Like that used to be the thing in the old Maddens, except scheme fit didn't matter in the old Maddens. You know, there you could go in and be like, "Oh, what do you want for your running back? What do you want for your fullback? What do you want for your tight end? What do you want for your receivers?" You know, you could set different things for wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3. You know, you could set different things for running back 1, running back 2. As George Kittle walks right in for a touchdown after breaking that tackle. So that's his second score of the game. That's going to put the Niners up 2 touchdowns here. Still in the first quarter, just before it ends. But, like, yeah, it's... that's something that I definitely have an issue with, is the scheme stuff. Because, like, I want to make a scheme. Like, here's the thing. Just normally, I hate the scheme system because I want the scheme to be what I want it to be. Like, I don't want to have to pick from these specific schemes. You know, like, what if I want a power back, a scrambling quarterback, you know, a pair of pass blocking tackles, power guards, agile center? You know, what if that's what I want? You know, what if I want, defensively, speed rushers on the outside, power rushers on the inside, one linebacker to be pass coverage, one linebacker to be run stopper, one to be field general, you know, both of my safeties to be zone, and then both of my corners to be man. I can't. That's not an option. You can't do that. You know, or my strong safety to be run support, my free safety to be zone, and my corners to be man. That's not an option. Like, I can't just make it that. I have to get close enough. All the schemes want one of the ends to be a run stopper or want the D tackles to be run stopper. There is no one that's just like, all right, you want speed on the outside, power on the inside, at least in a 4-3. In the 3-4, I believe there's schemes where there's like one of the interior ends is run stopper, and then D tackle, and the other end or power, and then you want speed on both sides, or power on one side, speed on the other, which is also an interesting take. But I hate that too. Well, okay, I wouldn't hate power on the left, speed on the right, run stuffer in the middle. But like, I don't know. I just wish I had the freedom to make my own scheme. And then with this, that would solve so many issues. Like I could make it so that way the guys fit the scheme because I'm fitting the scheme to the players, and that's the part that really upsets me. Because like, a good coach doesn't just say, "All right, here's my playbook, here's my scheme. I'm gonna plug this round peg into a square hole, and I'm gonna plug this square peg into a round hole because that's how I've always done it. That's my scheme. If you don't like it, suck it up." Like, that's a bad coach. A coach that does that is a bad coach. A good coach says, "Okay, what do you do well? What do you do well? What do you not do well? What do you do poorly? Let's avoid doing things you don't do well. Let's work on things you do poorly. Make sure they get better. But let's really focus on things you do good, things you do really well, things you are really good at. And let's build from that, you know? So, like, I don't know. It's all just frustrating. As somebody is who believes they're fairly intelligent from a football sense, it all frustrates me. But again, only good football game on the market because it's the only licensed football game on the market like this. Only simulation style football game on the market. I bet you the Cardinals go for this because they don't have a kicker on fourth down. Yep. Well, they do have a kicker, but he sucks. He can't make this field goal. He can barely make PATs. And this is a 39-yarder. Oh, it's caught. Oh, first down on fourth down. Nice play there. Cardinals get it. So they're not going down without a fight here. But yeah, I've spent the whole first quarter rambling. And most of the second quarter, this whole start of the second quarter. But like, I don't know. I just think there's just more that they could do by taking their hands off some, if that makes sense, you know? And then I have my issues with the playbook editor. Okay, but like, why can't I just start with an empty playbook? Like, that's the thing that bothers me the most. I have to start a playbook from somebody else's playbook. I can't start empty. Like, why? Why can I not start with an empty playbook? Like, what if I want to make a playbook that's exclusively, you know, out of empty? Or what if I want to make a playbook with a heavy focus on fullback? What if I want to make a playbook that's got two tight ends a lot? You know, what if I want to make a playbook that never has two tight ends, never has the fullback in? Like, those are things that teams have. Like, obviously, you have your goal line package. As that pass is intercepted on fourth down, so the 49ers are going to get it first and 10 at their own 20 after the touchback. But, like, what if I want, like, there's things that I just wish I could do that I can't with the playbook system because it's so clunky. You know, you have to start with a playbook. You can't clear out all the plays. There's some plays that no matter what you do, you can't get rid of. Like, and maybe there's a way around that. Obviously, there's probably mods if you play it on PC that can get around that. But I play it on console. I don't have that luxury. You know, why in offline roster editing? Why am I not allowed to move players who are injured? Why am I not allowed to worry? Why do I have to worry about the salary cap? It's an offlinely edited roster. Like, it's for fun. It's not for realism. It's for fun. Like, why does it matter? Like, I remember way back when I tried to make a team where I just put the highest overall guys on the team. And I couldn't because when I tried to, they ran out of salary cap space. So it got to a point where, like, I had to cheese it by moving all these guys to punter, then signing them, and then moving them back to their original positions so they would be cheaper. Because for some reason that's how that works, which is dumb. Okay. That part was really dumb. That was how you had to circumvent that, but it was the only way to. Brock Purdy on the keeper? Oh, I didn't know he could schmoove like that. That's not true. I watched him play. I watched a lot of Niners games throughout the year. He's one of those guys. Okay, hold on. That actually reminds me. Okay, so I was listening to something the other day, right? About, you know, the draft, Penix and everything. And, you know, one of the things that really upsets me is when NFL level scouts have issues with things that every football intelligent person in the world would look at and say, that's not an issue, that's a good thing, right? So, according to what I was listening to, right, there were a lot of scouts in the NFL that loved Penix, you know? It was about half of them. About half of them loved him. About half of them thought he was the best talent, you know, best arm. They were just more worried about the health than anything else. Like, the health is a big concern. That's why he wasn't first. I, honest to goodness, think he would have been the number 2 overall pick had he never been injured in college. But that aside, you know, there were a lot of guys that had him as high as 2 because of the arm talent, because of the deep ball, because of the fantastic ability to be accurate, because of the great processing and defense reading. But then there were also scouts who didn't like him, who liked him less than Rattler because he didn't move. Because in college he didn't scramble. He wasn't a big runner. But, like, Why the hell is that a problem? He ran a 40, right? He ran a 40 at his pro day. 4.4. He's fast. He's a fast quarterback. Okay? Niners just kicked a field goal. They're going to be up 20. They're up 24-7, so what's the math on that? Up 14, 15, 16, 7. They're up 17. But, like, there are teams that had a problem with him because he didn't move enough in college. The whole problem with teaching a college quarterback NFL football is that you are no longer the best athlete on the field. You are going to have to sit in the pocket, and you are going to have to be able to win from there. Does it help if you can move around? Yes, it can. Does it help if you can make plays on the move? Yes. Does it help if you can scramble? Yes. But you don't need to be. It's not a necessity. Kirk Cousins has been good in the NFL for how long, and he's never been able to scramble. You know? Like, what bothers me, but like, it's not even that he can't, it's just that they didn't see him do it, so they didn't like it. But like, he's runs a 4.4. He's shown athleticism. He's shown he's very athletically capable. Why do you have a problem with a guy who chooses to stay in the pocket? Like, heaven forbid a quarterback choose to just sit in the pocket, read the defense, and cut him up from there. Take advantage of his good offensive line, take advantage of his good receivers, and not force himself to be the focal point of the offense. Like, that is an insane thing to have a problem with. You want a quarterback to come out of college as a guy who would just sit back and read the defense and work from there, from the pocket, and pick them apart. That's what you want. You can teach scrambling. You cannot coach. Okay, that's the other thing, right? A quarterback who by nature wants to scramble is a lot harder to get that out of him than it is to get the ability to just take off sometimes into a quarterback who doesn't naturally do that, okay? Because the instinct there from a pocket guy is, okay, I'm going to try to get rid of this ball. I'm going to try to get rid of this ball. Okay, no one's open. What do I do? And then you can coach them either find a lane or throw it away, because their first instinct will probably be just throw it away. You can coach them into, hey, if nothing's there, just take off. You can coach them into that. Just take off, make sure you slide. You can coach them into that. That's not that hard. What's really hard to coach out of a player is when they take their drop, they look, their number one receiver's open, they kind of look at their two and it doesn't look, or the number one receiver's covered, they look at their two and it kind of looks covered, and at that point they just start going, right? And that could cost you. Like, obviously, as you look right here, Kyler Murray taking off. It can be great, but it can also cost you. You know, guys that just scramble way too early, that can cost you. Guys that want to run around and, not stay in the pocket, that can cost you. That can mess up plays. If I'm a coach who believes in my scheme, who trusts my players, who trusts my offensive line, who has faith in my receivers, I don't want my quarterback just taking his drop and then immediately starting to run around. Running around, scrambling, causes holding penalties. That's first of all. Second of all, it gets your quarterback more at risk of getting hurt. And third, it confuses the hell out of your own receivers. Like, yes, it can confuse the defense. It can get the defense out of position. It can create big plays for you. But it can also really mess you up. Like, you're not supposed to do that. It's not a sustainable way of working. Now, as I say that, Kyler Murray has rushed pretty much down the field for the Cardinals offense this drive. But, like, you know what I mean. Like, the idea that you have a problem with Penix as an NFL-level scout because he chose to stay in the pocket most of the time and just pick them apart from there. I think he took off like twice ever. Like, he just never took off. He would either get it out or he would throw it away. Like, to some extent, he's protecting himself, which is understandable. He had 2 season-ending injuries before that. Like, I would want to protect myself too. But, like, you can teach an athletic guy to scramble. You can teach that into him. I can't imagine he can't throw on the move. There's no way he can't. Like, if you're going to sit there and tell me the most talented guy in the draft as far as the arm goes can't throw on the run, I'm going to call you a liar. There's no way. It's not possible. He can't throw on the run. Like, there's no way. Maybe it's a little less accurate. Maybe the spiral doesn't look as nice. But guess what? Nobody's does. Nobody's got a nice spiral on the run. As the Cardinals score and kick the PAT up. So they're now back within 10. It's 14-24. But like nobody's got a nice spiral when they're like on the run, on the move, just trying to get it out. Like it's just such an outrageous thing to have a problem with. Like why is that? Why is that a problem that he chose to be in the pocket? I don't get it. But anyway, that's my rant. I'm done. I have successfully evacuated it from my system. I'm I'm tired. I need a nap. I'm going to bed. No, I'm not. I'm kidding. But like it's just I don't know. It's frustrating. I don't know. I'm partially it's also frustrating because I hate that he went to the Falcons where he will never be a starter. Oh, I guess the 49ers got a turnover. I wasn't looking. Oh, the Cardinals got a turnover. Like that he's not going to be a starter for the next if things go according to plan for Atlanta, he's not going to be a starter for the next 2 years, which really sucks cuz I wanted to see him this year. I was hoping he'd go to like the Raiders or something where he would be the starter. Or like where else could he have gone? Where else did they want him? I can't remember anywhere else. I know the Raiders wanted him, as Diamond Lenore takes that ball away. So the interception, I'm assuming, thrown by Brock Purdy, gets immediately returned by the 49ers defense, bailing him out. As who was that? DJ Reed? Not Diamond Lenore. DJ Reed gets the pick. So Niners have it back. But like, I just wanted to see him play. Like, I liked watching him in college. There's not a lot of college players that I'm like, oh man, I really like watching that guy. I liked watching Penix. Like, it was masterful the way that he would pick defenses apart. And not just through underneath and short and quick throws. He would throw it deep. He'd fire it off there. And like, yeah, he had a great receiver. That really helped. But like, every receiver that's like that in college, that's what every NFL receiver is. Like I'm kind of sick of anybody telling me like, oh, he doesn't have any help. What do you mean he doesn't have any help? He's got NFL caliber wide receivers. Like 90, like yes, there's the exceptional receivers, the number one superstars. But guess what? Those aren't that common. The superstar guys, they're not that common. Most of the guys that put up the big numbers, does anybody think Christian Kirk is a superstar? No. But he got pretty good numbers when he was there with the full year as him healthy and Trevor Lawrence healthy. Like, he's not a superstar, but he had big numbers because he's a serviceable receiver. A trio of serviceable receivers is all you need. You don't need a number one. You just need a bunch of number twos and you'll be just fine. Like that, I don't know. It's frustrating. A good offensive line, though, compensates for everything. A good offensive line gives the quarterback more time to read, gives the running back better holes, gives the receivers more time to get open. And it's just, the offensive line is the real secret to everything. Quarterbacks, protect yours and sack theirs. That's the game. Especially with how pass happy the league has become. And I don't think I'm really going to hardly commentate anything for this whole first half. And honestly, that's okay. I'm okay with that. Ooh, nice sack there by DJ Reed, though. That's going to end the half. So after one half, Niners are up 24-14 against the Cardinals. And they're going to receive the second half kickoff here. Closer than I thought it'd be. That kickoff is away. It's going to be fielded at about the 16? Ooh, nice move, but then a big hit. So let's return to the 30-yard line. Niners going to have it 1st and 10. All right, but I'm done ranting now, so I'll just focus on the game from here on out. Purdy on 1st and 10, fires it downfield. That's incomplete. Tried to get it to Ayuk, just overthrew him by a hair. Brings up 2nd and 10, still at the 30. Purdy on 2nd down. Under pressure, fires it to the sideline. That's caught. Kittle. That's a 7-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and 3 at the 37. Purdy to throw on 3rd down. Under pressure up the middle immediately, and that's a sack. Rudy Ford gets him. Pushed back to the 29. Brings up 4th and 12. They're going to have to punt it away. The former safety converted to linebacker gets him, as that punt takes a while but does get away. Fair caught at, we'll say, the 30-yard line. So out comes the Cardinals offense. 1st and 10, their own 30. Looking to push this game back down to 1 score. Remember, they do not have a good kicker, so they kind of need touchdowns. As Chase Edmonds on the left side loses a yard on that carry. Gets pushed back to the 29, makes it 2nd and 11. Murray hands it off. That's Edmonds this time with a huge hole on the right side as he goes all the way to the 44-yard line. That's going to be 1st and 10 Cardinals. Bit of feast or famine there on those last 2 carries. One was famine, one was feast. Edmonds on the next carry. And once again, it's famine as he loses a yard on the play. Makes it 2nd and 11, backed up to the 44. Ready to throw. Fires it downfield towards the sideline, knocked away, incomplete. DJ Reed knocks it away. Brings up 3rd and 11 at the 44. Murray to throw. Rolling out to his left. Under pressure, he gets sacked. Eric Armstead barely has to lay a finger on him for Murray to get flatlined. What a hit. 8-yard loss on the sack. Going to make it 4th and 19. Backed up to the 35, which is where they're going to have to punt it away. Streveler on the punt. It goes to the Niners' 40-yard line. It rolls. And it's down at the 21. So actually a pretty good punt there for them. Really nice roll. As it's 1st and 10, 49ers at their own 21-yard line. Elijah Mitchell on the 1st down carry to the outside. Makes a nice move there. Gets it all the way to the 27. 6-yard pickup there. Makes it 2nd and 4. I'm going to go get a drink of water. I'll be right back. I don't bring my cup in here with me because I just don't have anywhere to put it. So I got to get up and go to the kitchen every time. I guess I could put it on the table, but I don't know. The kitchen's like 2 more steps away, so it doesn't really make a difference. What does make a difference is that I am hungry. I don't know what I'm going to eat, though. Although, if I end up going out, I really don't want to have eaten much. Because then I won't be hungry. That's not true. I'm always hungry regardless. I'm going to eat this. You know what? Yeah, I refrained from eating it last night, so I could eat it today. Gotta keep my phone alerted, so if I do get that text, I can immediately acknowledge it and get ready to go. Ugh. I do hope it comes in, not because I don't like doing this, but because I, like having things to do. I like going out with friends. Oh, this thing is ripping a lot. Oh, Niners are going to have to punt it away. Interesting. Cardinals defense, similar to Colts defense, they play way above their overall, it seems. Out comes the Cardinals offense. 1st and 10, their own 18 after they forced the punt out of the 49ers. Mm. Sorry, I'm eating, so I can't really commentate. I gotta eat this kind of quick. Oh my gosh, Solomon Thomas hawks down Kyler Murray like it's his job or something. My goodness, like a heat-seeking missile on that one. As that forces fourth down, Cardinals gonna have to punt it away from their own 5-yard line. Which, if you've seen their punts, you know that means it's going. That's gonna be great field position for the Niners. Actually, never mind. Ball rolls all the way back to the 49 I see what you did there, Cardinals. First and 10, 49ers. From midfield-ish. Or pretty much midfield. They're now on the Cardinals 49 here. As they get 2 yards on the carry. Second and 8. Mitchell. Wide open hole there, but it is a flag. It's probably going to be holding. Yes, it is. That play's coming back. Oh, did Poof upload? No, that's just an old video. That's interesting me. Oh, Mitch on the right side. He actually gets 10 yards back, so it's going to be a 3rd and 18. 3rd and 8. Connor Croc, they ran it there. 3rd and 8 to 50. Purdy to throw. He just throws it away. Alright, you coward. Set your feet and fling it and take the hit. Two things the area does a lot that I really don't like. They throw it away, and they throw interceptions. And those are two things. I don't know how to fix that. You know, I don't know if sliders are the way to go to fix that. I don't know if there's something else that I should do to fix that. I don't know what to do to fix it. But, like, I feel like other than the interceptions, most of the other stats, considering the warped time, they're going to be somewhat inflated. I feel like most of the other stats are pretty solid, pretty good, pretty consistent with, what I expected. Nice break up there by Hufunga. It's 3rd down. Oh my gosh. Oh, I gotta hurry up. It's melting. If you like this high quality content and you're watching it on YouTube, you know what you should do is you should like, comment, subscribe. And you'll be like Chase Edmonds there running for 10 yards. I might have been more than 10 yards. I wasn't really paying attention. Ah! No! That's more than I expected. Oh, no. That's going to get everywhere. Who let me eat this? Not a chance there. Jimmy Ward breaking that pass up like the monster he is. The fact that he's 32 years old and still can move how he can, impressive. Nope. Murray to throw. Murray scrambles. Nope, somebody just sent me something. I can't check it though because my fingers are all messy. Oh, it's cold. Mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm not going to say the name because they're not sponsoring me, so I don't want to give them any kind of promotion. But an unnamed food, which is ice cream covered in chocolate, really kind of a weird choice. I mean, it tastes great, but like, man, towards the end there, they get messy because the chocolate starts melting and falling apart, and the ice cream starts getting everywhere. And it's really just a race to the finish at that point. What was that? That was not the text I was waiting for. So we're fine. We keep going. Anyway, Cardinals scored a touchdown. So with the PAT, they're not only down 3. Unfortunately, they can't reliably get those 3, so they're going to have to score another touchdown if they want to take the lead. But they've clearly shown that they can, as they now have 21 points against the San Francisco 49ers 24, as they come out first and 10 at their own 32 after the kickoff. So, we'll see what happens. If the Cardinals win and that's how they get their first win is against the 49ers, I will be enthused because that will be hilarious. Problem is I don't like the Cardinals that much. I don't know. I think it's still the Cliff Kingsbury effect. I just didn't like Cliff Kingsbury, and he was there for so long. It just bothers me still. I still don't like him. But Gannon seems pretty cool. They seem to really play hard for him, but I still can't get the Kingsbury feel out of there. I don't think it's Kyler Murray that I don't like. I think I like him. I think I just don't like how the team is run. I don't think I like the owner and everything. It's all just because they're so like cheap and they're so Plus you get all those report cards that come out at the end of the year for each team and the facilities and the owner and everything, and they consistently score terribly on most parts, which is hilarious. The part that pisses me off is that they made the players pay for their own food at the cafeteria there. Like, why? Like, you are a billion-dollar organization, and you can't afford to you can't afford to just pay for the players' lunches. Like, why do the players have to pay for them? They're not the ones getting the TV deals. They're not the ones getting paid billions of dollars a year. They're not the ones sitting on top of a humongous cash cow that, like, here's the thing. Even if you horrendously screw up and you can no longer own the team, you got to get out of the public eye. All you have to do is sell the team, which once again nets you billions of dollars. So, like, it's not like a trade where, like, oh, we know he's got to trade it, so the value goes down. Like, we know he's got to sell it, so the value's going to go down. Like, no, the value skyrockets because it's an NFL franchise. Anyway, Purdy got hurt, so that means Lance is in, so they're probably going to not throw the ball anymore as they try to extend their lead back to enough to where they can seal the victory. They've kind of been stifled pretty much since the first quarter because they got up 21 points in the first, and they've only scored 3 since. So Lance is actually going to throw here. Fires out to the flat. That's caught by Ayuk as he walks backwards and continues to go out of bounds. So he actually loses 2 yards on the play. It's 4th and 12 at the 42. Lance, this time he hands it off. Ayuk in the backfield. Why is Ayuk in the backfield? I guess that's the Debo package, but that's supposed to be Debo in the backfield if it's Debo package. Also, they didn't even use the Debo package this year very much at all. So there's no real reason to put it in the game. Purdy fires it over the middle. That's caught. That time it is Debo getting the ball. 1st and 10, Niners up to the 26. The Cardinals 26. Purdy's back in already. He must be fine. As Ayuk gets a catch there, getting it up to the 18, brings up 2nd and 2. Did Purdy throw that pass over the middle? I thought that was Lance, but I don't know. Who cares? Trey Lance is the eternal backup of Brock Purdy in this franchise. Unless Brock Purdy has a falling off and then Trey Lance emerges as something for the Cowboys or whatever. I don't know. I have no idea what their plan is for him. Like, they seemed to act like they were really confident that he could be something, but then after having him, they suddenly don't seem all that confident. But maybe they are. Maybe that's why they're letting Dak go on to his last year of his deal. But we'll see. Ooh, Matt Breida getting stuffed. Only gains a yard there. Brings up 3rd and 6 at the 7. Oh, Purdy to throw. Fires it to the flat. That's caught by Kittle, but that's not enough. Only a pickup of 2 when they needed 6. That's going to make it 4th down and 4. They're going to kick the field goal to put themselves up by 7. No, put themselves up by 6. I can do math. So the kick is good. So they're up 26-20 or 27-21, 6-point lead. But as we know, the Cardinals knew already that they were going to need a touchdown in order to win this game. So there's no change in the Cardinals' mentality at this point. They're going to have it 1st and 10 at their own 22 after the return. Ugh. Oh man, I am sore. Got leg day number 2 this week for today. But that's not till later. Right now is this game. Murray to throw on 1st down. Knocked away, incomplete. Fred Warner just slaps it away. I'm not going to lie there, Kyler. I don't think I would have thrown that pass. Like, Warner was in perfect position. Anyway, that's the 2nd down carry for Chase Edmonds. Who gets a nice crease there. He's going to pick up 9. Makes it 3rd and 1 up to the 31. You know, as much as I want DeMercado to replace Edmonds isn't playing terrible. Edmonds on the carry on the left side. He gets outside. Tries to break through the tackle there, but he can't. There's 3 Niners there to get him. So that's a little bit tough to break away for anyone. It's still enough for a 1st down, though. 1st and 10 Cardinals up to their own 35. Here we go. Murray hands off to, what's his name? Edmonds. Why can't I remember that? Edmonds gets a 4-yard carry there. Brings up 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line. I don't believe he is related to Terrell and what's the other one? Tremaine. I don't believe Chase is related to Terrell and Tremaine. Or the other one. What's the fullback's name? What is the fullback one's name? Trey. He's not related to Trey, Terrell, or Tremaine Edmonds. I don't believe. Maybe he is. But I don't even think it's spelled the same. As that punt is touchdown at the 20. The 49ers, by the way, they forced the Cardinals to punt there. I was busy talking about family relations and how I don't believe there are any. But it's going to be 1st and 10 Niners at their own 20-yard line. Purdy to throw on 1st down. Fires it, almost intercepted there. Ooh, got to be careful. Jalen Thompson ready to take that one away, but he can't quite grab it. That brings it 2nd and 10 at their 20 still. Purdy changing the play. Purdy to throw on 2nd down. Fires it over the middle. That's caught. Debo. And he gets it all the way to the 40. 20-yard gain there. Makes it a new set of downs for the Niners. 1st and 10. Purdy hands it off. That's Mitchell, right side. And Mitchell rushes there for 9 yards. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 49-yard line. If I'm the Niners, I am running the ball non-stop until the clock hits 0. Purdy hands it off. That's Breida. And he only gets about 2 yards there, but he gets enough for the first. It's going to be 1st and 10 Niners at the Cardinals 49 now. So they're across midfield. Purdy hands it off on the counter. That's Mitchell. 5-yard carry there. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44. If I'm the Niners, I want to get every running back to 20 carries every game, at least. Like, that's just the goal. Like, you've got 3 guys with different skill sets. Utilize all 3 of them. Purdy fires it downfield, and he misses Ayuk. Tries to get it to him in the corner where he was wide open, but he just kind of missed him. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5, still at the 44. They're up by 6, but being up by more than 7 would be ideal. 4:31 to go in the game. Purdy to throw. Fires it over the middle. That's caught. 1st down, Debo. Getting it up to the 38-yard line. Ugh. Oh, that's a 4-yard carry there for Mitchell, as he makes it 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line. That throw goes way out of bounds. Purdy throwing on 3rd and 6. He's going to take off the middle, and he's going to slide after picking up the first. Getting up to the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 Niners. Purdy changing up the play on 1st down. Purdy to throw. Why is he throwing? He throws an interception. That might be a pick 6. No. Matthew can't get away. But still, that was a terrible read, terrible throw there by Purdy, as the Cardinals now have a chance where they wouldn't have had one had Purdy just not changed the play and handed it off like the good little quarterback he's supposed to be. Why do you want the glory? Why do you want the throw? I don't know, but he shouldn't have. It's 1st and 10 Cardinals at their own 32 after that takeaway. They got life now. Murray throws it quick. Rondale Moore on the in route. That's going to be a 5-yard pickup. Makes it 2nd and 5 at the 37. And that's going to take us to 2-minute warning. So with 2 minutes left, 49ers on top, 27-21. But the Cardinals do have the football, 2nd and 5 at their own 37-yard line. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. Murray to throw on 2nd down. Fires over the middle. That's picked off. Fred Warner. Fred Warner takes the ball away. He gives the Niners back their chance. And hopefully Purdy doesn't change the play and throw it again this time. And, oh man, that puts the Cardinals in a tough spot. They're going to have to use their timeouts here. And that's still going to mean it's going to be a 2-point game, or a 2-score game, even if they play it perfectly. They use their first timeout here. It's going to be 2nd and 8 after the 1st down run. 2nd down run here for the Niners. That's only going to pick up 1. It's going to be 3rd and 7 at the 28. The Cardinals use their 2nd timeout. Here we go. Purdy to throw on 3rd down. Under pressure. He's going to get sacked, and it's going to be behind field goal range. So the Cardinals use their 3rd timeout, but the Niners don't get to kick a field goal. They're going to have to punt it. Punting it from the Cardinals 41. Cardinals do get pinned back, though. It goes out of bounds at the 6-yard line. So Cardinals, hey, man, they're counting their lucky stars. They have a shot here. 1st and 10, their own 6-yard line. 1:38 to go, no timeouts. Can they do it? Down by 6. Murray to throw. Fires it down and over the sideline. That's caught. McBride, 10-yard pickup, but not enough for a first. 2nd and inches. They got to hurry. They got a whole field to cover. 1:20 to go on the snap. Murray to throw. Oh, he's sacked. He's brought down. Bosa gets him. Uh-oh. They got to hurry. 3rd and 6. A minute to go at the snap. Murray to throw. Rolling out to his left. He gets sacked again. Bosa and Thomas get him. That's going to make it 4th and 10. Last shot. Murray to throw. Rolling out to his left. Fires it to the sideline. Incomplete. That's going to be the ball game. The Niners defense makes the immediate stand, and that's going to be enough to win them the game. 27-21 here as Purdy takes the knee, and there shouldn't be any more plays. There should not be a single more snap in this game. If there is, it's because the AI is dumb. Okay, they do not take another knee. So Niners do win 27-21 over the Cardinals, outlasting that Cardinals surge in the second half. My goodness, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if the Niners deserve that win. Like obviously they got it, so it's theirs. Nobody can take that away. But they, I don't know if they deserve it. Jalen Moore with an upgrade. Solomon Thomas getting an upgrade. Hey man, hey, he was the number 3 overall pick not all that long ago. It was pretty long ago. It was like 17. Elijah Mitchell getting an upgrade. Thank goodness. Whew. We won the game. QB1 check-in. We get 2,500 XP for everybody. Man, Purdy looked pretty dead in that little clip there. Also, 3 injuries. Trent Brown out for 4 weeks. Aaron Banks out for 4 weeks. And Justin School out for 4 weeks. We've lost 3 linemen in one game. All out for 4 weeks. Our starting left tackle, our backup tackle, and our starting left guard. So we're in great position here. We're in a great position. We're feeling real good. We're in such a good spot. We're going to have our third string tackle starting at the left side, and we're going to have a backup guard at the left side. So that left side is going to be so good. We're going to have no issues from that left side. Anyway, let's go up to the Cardinals. Kyler Murray is upset. Oh, no. He does... I don't know. He's just got to... I don't know. If you ever seen that clip of him where it's like he runs like he looks like a toddler who has something he's not supposed to when he's running around, like that, it's absolutely true, and it's so funny, but it works. So who cares? He's real good at football. All right, I guess it's just look at the box score now. So, Trey Lance was 1 of 1 for -2 yards, in case anyone was curious. So I guess Brock Purdy did throw that pass over the middle. Anyway, Brock Purdy, 24-37, 64% completion percentage, 253 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. You know what? I'm not even shocked by the pick numbers anymore. Kyler Murray, 20 of 45, 44% completion percentage, 224 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 picks. So pretty awful day for Murray. Still pretty bad day for Purdy. On the ground, though, Murray had the most rushing yards out of anybody. 8 carries for 115 yards and a touchdown. He did also have a fumble, but it was recovered by a teammate. So, Chase Edmonds, 19 for 87. Elijah Mitchell, 17 for 76. Jeff Wilson Jr., 4 for 27. Matt Breida, 4 for 19. Brock Purdy, 3 carries for 14 yards. Actually, it should be 2 carries for 15 yards, but he had to take that knee. And Ayuk had 2 for 2 yards on a jet sweep. Receiving wise, Trey McBride, 10 catches, 92 yards, and a touchdown. He had a pretty good day. George Kittle, 7 for 82 and 2 touchdowns. He had a great day. Ayuk, 7 for 78. Rondale Moore, 3 for 63 and a touchdown. Deebo Samuel, 4 for 53 and a touchdown. Christian Kirk, 4 for 50. Kendrick Bourne, 3 for 18. Michael Wilson, 2 for 15. Matt Breida, 1 for 12. Elijah Mitchell, 3 for 8. And Chase Edmonds, 1 for 4. Did anybody lose yards? No. Nobody exclusively lost yards. Defense. Solo tackle leader was a tie between Tyrann Mathieu and Talanoa Hufanga, both with 8. Assisted tackle leaders was a tie as well between Fred Warner and Jalen Thompson, both with 7. Total tackle leader was a tie between Tyrann Mathieu and Talanoa Hufanga, both with 12. Tackle for loss leader was Nick Bosa with 4. Solomon Thomas had 3, filling in for Drake Jackson. Pretty good game for him. Sacks. Nick Bosa had 2.5. Eric Armstead had 2.5. Solomon Thomas had 1.5. Tyrann Mathieu had 1. Rudy Ford had 1. And DJ Reed had 1. Interceptions. I don't believe any were pick sixes. No. But Tyrann Mathieu had 2 picks on Brock Purdy. DJ Reed had a pick. Fred Warner had a pick. And Diamador Lenore had a pick. No pick sixes, obviously. There was one forced fumble by Talanoa Hufanga against Kyler Murray, but it was recovered by a Cardinals player, so it doesn't matter. No block kicks, no safeties, obviously no defensive touchdowns. So, pretty solid day. Pretty solid day at the office for everybody involved. Yeah. Up next is Kansas City at New York, so we're going to get in on that real quick. Once again, if the game soft locks, just like yesterday, I will be done playing. I'm not dealing with it. I'm not stitching another video together. It takes so long, and it's not worth it. It's just not good. Like, the quality comes out not as good as it could be. It's just all funky. It's just, I don't like it. I don't want to do it. But, yeah. Like, if I was making money from this, then I would have an incentive to do it. I don't even have an incentive to upload in the first place, so the fact that I'm doing it's just because I feel like it. Tandem breakout. Who's breaking out? Rashee Rice is gonna break out. Oh man, break out of what? Jail? Nah, he already paid his bail. Now prison he could still break out of because he hasn't gone there yet. There's still a very real possibility he goes to prison. If he goes to prison, he's definitely not going to be in the next game. KC 2-1, Jets 1-2. Jets have been in every game though. Actually, the only game that they weren't in, a tight one, was the one that they blew the Patriots out in last week. So Jets actually coming off an impressive game, while the Chiefs are coming off of a disappointing loss to lose their undefeated start to the Bears. Strive for balance because we have a pretty solid running back who I would like to give the ball to. Pacheco's a pretty good back. But, if we can't force it to him, we can't force it to him. Obviously, I can't force anything, which is annoying, because if it was up to me, we'd be a run-heavy team that sprinkled in the deep pass to Tyreek whenever they would get too close. And that'd be, like, it, really. I mean, truth be told, I think a run game can win a Super Bowl if you stick to it. The only problem is half of these teams don't stick to it. Like the Ravens in the AFC Championship, how they ran the ball like 6 times to a running back, 6 designed running back runs all game after being the best rushing offense in the NFL. And actually, the funniest part is the weak part of that Chiefs defense was their run defense. That was actually the weakest part. And they just didn't run it against them. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool how the other team just kind of forgot how to play football and how they were running and how they were bullying teams last year when it came to playing the Chiefs in the playoffs. Funny how that worked. And I don't think the fix is in. I don't think there's anything's rigged. Like, somebody would have come out and said something if it was rigged. That's the thing. Like, that's the thing that people don't understand. Like, with the WWE, they can only keep it under wraps for so long because retired people in that, the retired, older executives, anybody else coming out, they could just say it. There was nothing stopping them. There was no NDA. There was nothing. And even if there was, eventually those expire. And also, sometimes people still squeal anyway. Like, that staying under wraps as long as it did, honestly, kind of impressive because of how many people are involved. And then you think about the NFL, thousands of people are involved. You think if it was fake, nobody would have said something? You think if it was scripted, there'd be nothing coming out? Like, no. There's not a chance. Like, there would be so many whistleblowers. Like, you know how much money you could get for being a whistleblower? For leading that case in, like, to the Supreme Court? That, like, they're actively going against the gamblers that are playing because they know the outcome of the game and it's scripted? Did he not catch it? Oh, I caught that one. Oh, I thought he caught it. I was about to quit. Restart. Not quit. Just restart. But, like, there's no way it's scripted. It's not possible. There's too many variables. And, like, sure, maybe it's all just the refs are in on it. But, like, why? Why? How? How could the refs be in on it that much? You think that the part-time refs wouldn't? Nobody would squeal there either. Like, I don't know. There's just too much. There's too many people involved for it to not, for it to not be real, and nobody know. Like, it just doesn't. I don't know. It's just weird. Like, a script can't make a quarterback accurate. That's the thing. A script can't make a guy get hurt. And, like, if I was in the NFL and it was scripted, and I'm one of those guys where it's like I become a big what if he was healthy kind of guy who just keeps getting hurt year in, year out, never gets to do anything, I wouldn't do that. You think I'd play along with that? Not a chance. Like, that would be so dumb. Like, those would be the first types of players that would be whistleblowers. They're like, this is a dumb as hell, like, decision. Like, why would I choose to be involved in this? Like, that's those are the types of players that would immediately whistleblow, you know? Plus, there's so many guys that just get cycled in and out after like 2 or 3 years. It's just wild to me that people think that there's even remotely a chance that it's scripted. Like, there's no way to script it. There's so much. It's not like basketball where, the refs can heavily influence it over and over and over again. Refs can only do so much in football. Like, yeah, they can do penalties, but they can't give you opportunities to just score for free. Refs in football don't give you free throws. And, like, if a flag is blatant enough, you get fired as a ref. If you start throwing blatantly incorrect flags, you get fired. You don't stay a ref. Like, it's that simple. So, I don't know. It's just weird that people think that it can possibly be rigged. Come on, Chanel. I know you're a power rusher technically, so you don't swim. I gotta rip with you. Ooh, fumble. That means this might put us in gold. Ooh, got another fumble. That definitely puts us in gold. So now we can just do this. That time he did not fumble. But still, over 4,000 points isn't always common, so doing that without even trying on the third one is pretty impressive. And now for Willie Gay, the last one. And then we can move on to the next part of getting this game ready to go. Yeah, we're definitely not getting all 3 games in. Um, that's just not on the that's just not on the board of possibilities. I don't have the time for that. I mean, there's a chance I still don't even get this game in because if I get the text before I start this game, then I'm definitely not starting it. So, time is it? It's 1:18. Yeah, definitely not gonna have time for all three. So I'll probably do the last one either tonight or tomorrow night or sometime, some evening, and then I'll probably record. I think I'll have time to record the recap over the weekend at some point. So I'll do that, and then week 4 will be done. We can get into week 5. I don't know that I'll have time to like record the recap and then get into a big stream of games, but I know I'll have time. I think I'll have time to record the recap. I don't want to say I'll know because I never know when I'm gonna have time. I'm gonna stop making plans and saying them out loud because whenever I make plans and say them out loud, they never work out. So we're just not gonna do that. I'm just gonna envision an outline of what I hope happens and then go from there. But I'm not gonna say it out loud because then I guess I kind of did just say it out loud. But all I'm saying is I hope I finish week 4 by the end of this week. Anyway, let's see. So Tyler Smith, or is it Trey Smith? It's Trey Smith. Tyler Smith is a Cowboys lineman. He's out for 1 more week, so he's going to miss this game, but nothing else. Receiver looks good. Yeah. Offensive line looks fine. Defense, linebacker good. D-line good. Safety good. Corner good. All right. Special teams good. Specialists all looks good to me. Yep. Yep. All right. We move onward. Onward and upward. Forever upward. Actually, downward because we got to go down to the Jets, and J comes after C because that's how the alphabet works. Part of me is tempted to just off-screen do all the training stuff and just hope you guys just trust that I just didn't cheese it or cheat or anything. But, like, where's the fun in that, Like, if I was going to cheat, I would subtly bump things up in players' overalls over time. I'd just, like, subtly bump, stats that matter but won't raise their overall at all. So I could min-max it out to where I could make all these players so much better than they actually are. But why would I do that? That's not fun. That's not fair. And to me, fairness is honestly the best part. There's a couple players where I kind of messed with their overalls a little bit before getting into it all, but that was all just because I was resizing receivers to be tight ends, resizing safeties to be linebackers, stuff like that. Adding a couple pounds to guys moving from outside inside. Just minor stuff. Nothing huge. Just little things. Nothing that I don't think affected anybody's overall at any point. Oh, attaboy, Tony. Jeremy Ruckert. What he could be. What he won't be is a starting caliber tight end in the NFL probably ever. But what he has to be for us is a starting caliber tight end. Gosh, they drafted Olufushanu, which is nice. Because the Jets definitely need help on their O-line. In real life and in this. And like that's really going to help next season. To have a guy like that, as if Mekhi Becton, as long as his overall doesn't tank for being a backup, as long as he stays, mid 70s, he'll be good enough. Honestly, it's almost a good offensive line. It's almost a good enough offensive line. It's so close, but it's just missing a few bits. It's missing, some depth. It's missing, a high overall starter. Well, if it could just get a couple more pieces that actually pan out, like obviously Mekhi Becton hasn't panned out, but not for a lack of ability, but just because he's keeps getting hurt. Maybe being on the Eagles, maybe he'll learn from. Not really, probably not. Best guy to learn from is probably not their right tackle. I can't. I'm blanking on his name right now. Lane Johnson. He's probably not the best guy to learn from on how not to get hurt because he has a tendency himself to be injured. But like from Mailata, who seems to never be hurt, maybe if he learns from them a little bit, from that guy a little bit, how to stay healthy, might help. Who knows? Pinnock, buddy, you can't overrun it. Like, what are we doing? I don't care that it's me controlling you. Oh, what in the blazes is this? Is this a slant? It's a funky looking slant route. I gotta watch the Fallout show, but right now I'm in the middle of binge watching, not binge watching, but just rewatching Mythbusters because I loved that show when I was younger, and it's still entertaining. I still find it entertaining. I like it. So I also watch Smiling Friends, and that show is interesting. Like I don't even know if it's that funny. It's just interesting. I do know the episode where Charlie goes to hell, and then he gets jumped by that one little scraggly dude, and he punches him in the throat. That's probably the funniest part in the entire series, because it's just and then just when he just gets just completely socked in the throat, and it's hilarious. Like that. I remember when I saw that clip online the first time, I was laughing for a solid like half hour straight just at that. And then when I finally got to see it in the show, it was so fun. It's so funny because it's just so abruptly violent in a way you're just not expecting, because the show hasn't been that type of just real violence. It's all been like souped up like gore, like extreme stuff. No, like just real, just getting punched in the throat. Cause like that hurts. Like if you've ever been punched in the throat, that hurts. And that's a pain you can relate to, and it's so funny when it happens to someone else. Whereas something like getting torn to shreds by an angry mob over blackface because you're a literal demon, that's not something I can relate to. That's not. I've never been ripped into shreds, so I can't relate to that. Also, Leonard Williams out for one more week, so Michael Clemens gets one more week as a starter. Corners look good, safeties look good, linebacker looks good, D line outside of Williams looks fine. I didn't actually look at the offense. O line looks good. Receivers and tight end, running back, quarterback all looks good. Ugh. Special teams, that's good. Specialists, that's looks good. Yeah, Louvu and Johnson, Quinn Williams. See, the thing is, I could have gone 4-3, and it'd be Quinn Williams and Leonard Williams in the inside with Fadakasi as a backup. And it would be Johnson and Huff as ends, and I'd have Louvu playing off-ball linebacker. Which, like, maybe that's better, maybe it's worse. I don't know, but I don't know. It does. I don't think it makes much of a difference. Because either way, Huff's not a third down. Huff's not a sub linebacker. He's just not. He's low overall at sub linebacker than Cashman is, so that wouldn't have put him in there. But he's a higher overall edge guy. He's a higher overall rusher than Huff, so it probably would have put him there. And you got to remember, we're in nickel more than anything else, so it doesn't end up making that much of a difference at the end. So I think it's fine how I did it. Now, obviously, it would have given Huff more reps, because right now he's getting none, and he would have gotten some. But I really don't think it matters, because he's not much younger than Luvu, so it's probably never really gonna come into play. that he's the backup. So I don't know. We'll see what I end up doing next year. Kind of just depends on how Demario Davis and all that stuff goes. There's a chance Luvu has to just play inside, and if Demario Davis falls off a cliff, because he is an old man, so there's a chance he does. But yeah. Oh, gotta have that good juice. Anyway, it's game day. I combined game day and game time, and it didn't work. It's game die. All right, game die. Let's go. Home game against the Chiefs. Last game we're doing today, except maybe I'll doing one tonight. So maybe not the last game we're doing today. But last game we're doing in this stream, as it is the Chiefs at Jets in the rain, Sunday night on a Thursday afternoon. As we get ready, and we're kicking off here. Starting the game. Chiefs receiving the kickoff here. It goes down to about the 3-yard line. It's going to be returned to the 18. First and 10 Chiefs, their own 18-yard line, as Patrick Mahomes and the rest of that offense comes out, hoping to bounce back after that loss to the Bears last week. They're going against a really good defense, very talented in the Jets. First and 10, Mahomes to throw. Fires it downfield. That's almost intercepted, almost caught, and then ended up broken up by, I believe that's Tony Adams. That's going to bring up second and 10, still at the 18-yard line. Chiefs defense wins on first down. No, Jets defense, not Chiefs defense. As Jamal Adams smacks that ball away out of the air, he's lurking underneath as Mahomes tries to fire it down the middle, and he just swats it away. Brings up third and 10, still at the 18-yard line. At risk of going 3 and out pretty quick here for the Chiefs. Mahomes rolling out to his left. Hits as he throws. He gets it out to Kelsey. First down. All the way to the 40-yard line, but Kelsey gets hurt on the play. 22-yard pickup there. As it's going to bring up first and 10 Chiefs. From their own 40 now. Mahomes to throw on first down. Fires over the middle. That's caught. Rashee Rice on the drag. That's going to be a pickup of something. Pickup of 11 there as he gets the first up to the 49-yard line. First and 10 Chiefs in the Jet territory. In Jets territory. Mahomes to throw on first down. Under pressure, he throws this one away. Doesn't want to take the sack. Brings up second and 10, still at the 49. Mahomes to throw on second down. Under pressure, throws it before he gets hit. That's caught. Hill, first down. Gets a 10-yard pickup. Up to the 39-yard line. First and 10 Chiefs. Mahomes fakes the handoff to Pacheco. He's going to throw on first down. Fires it outside. That's caught for about 10, but it's not enough for the first as he gets it out to somebody. I don't know who he got it to. I don't know who that was. I guess we'll never know. Second and inches here for the Chiefs. Mahomes fires down to the corner. That's caught. Hill, first and goal at the 4. As he goes out of bounds. Chiefs within striking distance now. Mahomes hands out to Pacheco, right side, as he gets tackled for no gain. He's going to bring up second and goal at the 4. Mahomes hands it off. Pacheco up the middle. This time the seam opens, and it's a touchdown. Walks right in untouched. Chiefs strike first here in MetLife. And with the PAT up and good, the Chiefs now lead 7-0 here. They get set to kick it back off to the Jets. This kick is fielded just inside the end zone. Gibson brings it out. And he gets it out to the 21-yard line. So it's going to be first and 10 Jets as Geno Smith and the rest of that offense comes out in their own 21. I don't care about his numbers. I care about him winning this game. All right, first and 10. Smith hands it off. Hall on the right side. Hall gets the outside. Brees Hall, not Bryce Hall. Brees Hall on an 18-yard carry on his first carry of the game. Makes it 1st and 10 up to the 39-yard line. Huge start here for this Jets offense, trying to respond after they just watched the Chiefs offense sputter at first, but then walk right down the field. This is a Brees Hall reception here on 1st down. He's actually going to lose 2 yards there. It's going to make it 2nd and 12, back up to the 37. Probably should have dropped that one there, Hall. Geno Smith is now 1 for 1 for -2 yards. What a stat line. Smith to throw on 2nd down. Fires downfield. That's caught. Ruckert. It's about a 5-yard pickup. Makes it 3rd and 7 here up to the 42-yard line. 6-yard gain, my bad. Ruckert says 6, but the down and distance says 5, and the yard line says I don't know. Smith to throw on 3rd down. Rolling out to his right. Fires it back across the field. That's dropped. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson can't hang on. That's going to bring up 4th and 7. It looked like it just bounced off of his hands, as the Jets are going to have to punt it away from their own 42-yard line. The punt does get away, and it's going to be fielded about the 16-yard line as it gets returned to about the 26-yard line. So Chiefs are going to have it 1st and 10, their own 26. Mahomes' X Factor is activated as he hands off Pacheco on 1st down. And Pacheco rumbles downfield for about a 6-yard gain. Makes it 2nd and 4 up to the 33. Oh, a text is coming in. I'm going to go get water. I'll be right back. Third and 7 here for the Chiefs. Looking to extend their lead on this drive. Mahomes to throw. Fires it. That's caught. Kelsey, 1st down. Caught it a little bit behind the line. Actually ran backwards some. But then nobody's there for him to get all the way. How does he get that wide open? I don't understand it. I don't get it. Like, you should have him bracketed, man under, man over top all the time. Obviously, you can't do that in this game because they have Tyreek Hill back, and on top of Rashee Rice. That makes for a pretty durable a pretty durable trio, actually, to handle anything, really, between Kelsey, Rashee Rice, and Hill. But you gotta wonder how in real life teams haven't just started always man under, man over top bracketing him in an attempt to. Oh no, Mahomes is hurt. Oh no, the Chiefs' backup quarterback is I believe it's Shane Buechele, who is here to throw, and he gets sacked immediately. Yes, it is Shane Buechele, who's like a 50 overall. So oh boy, you hope Mahomes is okay, because if he's not, this is going to derail their entire season. Because going from a 99 overall to a 52 overall or whatever he is, 53, that's not good. As this punt here by the Chiefs is fielded by the Jets and returned to the 22-yard line. So they're going to have it 1st and 10 at about a usual spot in their own territory. Here we go. Smith on 1st down. Fires it downfield. That's caught. Ruckert, and he hangs on through a big hit there. Manages to get the first. It's going to be up to the 33-yard line. Jets have it 1st and 10. Smith to throw on 1st down. Fires it downfield towards the sideline. That's caught. I believe that's Cager. Yes, it is. Lawrence Cager on the 8-yard catch there. Makes it 2nd and 2 at the 41. Geno Smith changed the play. I believe he's just flipping it. Smith to throw on 2nd down. Quick out route. Robbie Chosen. 1st down up to the 49-yard line. Nice pickup there as the Jets have it now. 1st and 10 after the 8-yard gain. Smith to throw on 1st down. Fires out to Ruckert in the flat. And he picks up 3 there. That's going to make it 2nd and 7. Smith to throw on 2nd down. Fires it to the side. He throws it away. Incomplete. Under pressure, rolled out to his right and just threw it away. Didn't want to take the sack. There you go. 3rd down. Smith to throw. Geno under pressure. And they get to him. Loss of a yard on the sack. That's going to bring up 4th and 8. Jets are likely going to have to punt it away from the 50. They are. So they get a little bit of momentum there, but it gets stuffed there by that daunting Chiefs front. They got quite the good pass rush between Karlaftis, Dana, and what's the big guy's name? Oh, God, why can't I remember his name? Chris Jones, that's who. So Buscelli's still in. Mahomes still out. So this offense is going to probably sputter. Buscelli on 1st down, immediately sacked. He fumbles, but a Chiefs lineman falls on it. Chiefs end up only losing a yard on the play. Brings up 2nd and 11, backed up to the 19. For some reason, the Chiefs are electing to throw with Shane Buscelli in. As they go to throw on 2nd down. Buscelli gets it out. That's his first throw that's completed. That's to Noah Gray, who picks up 8 yards there. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4 up to the 27. Kind of impressed he actually completed one. It's 3rd and 4 here. Buscelli to throw. Under pressure. He's sacked. Frankie Louvu gets him. That's going to be a loss of like 9 on the play, I believe. And that's going to make it 4th and 13. Chiefs are going to have to punt it away from their own 17-yard line. So this offense goes from being able to move it pretty well to suddenly going 3 and out, like in a pretty rough fashion there, as that punt is returned to the Jets' 48-yard line by Gibson. So they're going to have it 1st and 10 in their own territory still, but just barely shy of midfield. Out comes Breece Hall in this offense. I don't believe he's gotten very many carries so far. He probably should touch the ball more. As Geno Smith does not agree, fakes the handoff, rolls out to his left, throws it to Ruckert in the flat, and Ruckert works his way forward for about a 5-yard gain. That's going to make it 2nd and 5 up to the Chiefs' 47-yard line, and that's probably going to end the half or the 1st quarter. Is he going to end the 1st quarter? Yes. So after 1 quarter, Chiefs are on top, 7-0 here at MetLife Stadium, but the Jets do have the football, 2nd and 5 at the Chiefs' 47-yard line. So with a chance to, at least at the very least put a dent in this lead, but hopefully tie it up here. Smith hands it off. Hall, left side. And he almost gets to the outside, but he can't quite get there. It's still going to be a good gain of 4 yards. Brian Cook stopped him, I guess, that's the better way. He didn't lose yards or barely get anything or anything like that. 3rd and 1 here at the 43. Smith to throw out of empty. Garrett Wilson on the quick hitch. And that's going to be a short little gain there, but that's all they needed. Makes it 1st and 10 up to the 40. Garrett Wilson's first catch there. Only 3 yards, but when you only need 2, or when you only need 1, that's perfectly fine. 1st and 10 Jets. Ugh. Smith hands it off up the middle to Hall. And Hall breaks a tackle as he forces his way all the way down to the 30-yard line. Nice gain there. Makes it 1st and 10 Jets. And that time he gets nothing. He's going to go down. It's going to make it 2nd and 10. Still 10 yards to go, but it's back. It's at the 40. It's at the 29, so he kind of got a yard, but not really. I don't know. Football math is weird. Geno Smith to throw on second down. Rolling out to his left. Fires it to the sideline. That's incomplete. Almost picked off there. He was trying to force it to Wilson. And I believe that's McDuffie who just kind of stepped in front of it and almost took it away. It's going to be 3rd and 10 Jets here. Still at the 29. Smith fakes the handoff to Hall. Smith fires. He just throws it away. Smith gets under a little bit of pressure and just flings it way over Robbie Chosen's head. That's going to bring up 4th and 10 as the Jets settle for 3 here. It's about a 46-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up, and it is good. So Jets shorten the Chiefs' lead here down by, they're only down by 4 now, as it's 7-3 while they get set to kick it back to the Chiefs. Kickoff is away. Fielded just inside the end zone. And the return only goes to about the 22-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Chiefs deep in their own territory. Ooh, somebody got hurt on the Jets. I don't know who that is. Oh, it's Jason Pinnock. That's not good. They're backup safety. They do still have Ashton Davis, so it's not like they're hurting for depth there, but it does kind of suck when one of your guys goes down. Buscelli hands off to Pacheco on the first down carry. He gets about 5 yards, brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line. Buscelli hands it off to Pacheco again on 2nd down, as Pacheco works his way up to the 30 for a 3-yard pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. It seems that the Chiefs learned the lesson after going 3 and out last drive. Do not let Buscelli throw. Never mind, they're throwing it with him on 3rd down as he gets it out over the middle. That's caught. What's the tight end? What's that tight end's name? Jody Fortson gets the first up to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 Chiefs. Buscelli to throw on 1st down. Under pressure, rolling out to his left, just throws it away. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10 at the 35. It's his first incompletion, but you have to take into account he's lost about 20 yards due to sacks, so not a great look. 2nd and 10 here, still at the 35-yard line. Buscelli to throw again. Screen pass, knocked it out. No, he couldn't even get it off. Quinton Williams is already in his face as he just kind of slaps it into Quillian Williams' helmet. And that falls incomplete, brings up 3rd and 10 at the 35. Williams was back there in a hurry. As Buscelli set to throw on 3rd down. Fires it over the middle. That's caught. 1st down. Who is that? Oh, that's Tyreek Hill. I keep forgetting his number's 84 now because Pacheco ended up with 10. I did not decide that. That's just how it ended up working out. I don't remember if it's because I picked one or the other first. It's been a while since I did the actual draft. Either way, 1st and 10 Chiefs. Buscelli to throw, gets it out to the sideline. That's caught. Kelsey, 9-yard gain, makes it 2nd and 1 at the 46. Buscelli kind of cooking now. Who'd have thought that this guy who's ever heard of him even, as he fakes the handoff on 2nd down, fires it down to Kelsey in the flat. That's going to be enough for a first. Makes it 1st and 10 Chiefs up to the 42 of the Jets. Here we go. Buscelli to throw on 1st down. Fires it down to the flat. That's caught. Pacheco on the out route as he ends up working his way for an 8-yard gain. That's going to make it 2nd and 2 at the 34. That carry goes for nothing, though. He's going to actually lose 3 yards there. Makes it 3rd and 5, backed up to the 36. So he kind of, okay, again, football math is weird. Down and distance says he lost 3. Yard line says he lost 2. Buscelli on 3rd down, under pressure, gets away, fires it. He just throws it away. Doesn't want to take the sack, and that's going to bring up 4th and 5. They're going to settle for 3 here. It's about a 53-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up, and it is good. Bounces in off the upright. Don't see that very often. Usually if it hits the upright, it just bounces away, but that one bounced in. So the field goal is good. Chiefs back up to a 7-point lead here, 10-3 as they kick it back off to the Jets. That kickoff is fielded at about the 5-yard line and returned to about the 22. So out come the Jets, pretty far in their own territory now. 1st and 10. Smith fakes the handoff on first down. Fires it out to the flat. That's caught by the fullback, I believe, as he breaks a tackle and goes down the sideline. That's not the first time he's done that. He does that a lot, actually. Wesco on the nice gain there. Getting it all the way to the 46-yard line. A 24-yard reception for the fullback. He's actually done that a couple times, getting those quick catches on the outside and just going down the sideline for a big gain. Smith to throw on first and 10 from the 46 as he gets it across midfield to Garrett Wilson. That's going to make it 2nd and 5 for the Jets, already at the Chiefs' side of the field on the 49-yard line. Smith fakes the handoff on 2nd down. Fires it deep downfield. That's incomplete. Couldn't get it to Elijah Moore. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Big play here. Smith to throw. Fires it on the slant. That's picked off. He's intercepted. Chiefs have it now. Marcus Peters takes it away. It's going to be 1st and 10 Chiefs at their own 42-yard line. Tried to force it into a big jumble of Chiefs and Jets, and a Chief ends up coming away with it. So out comes Busheli and the Chiefs offense once more. Mahomes must really be hurt because Busheli's still in. As he gets it out to Kelsey on the sideline, and Kelsey slips away from a tackle as he works it all the way down to the Jets' 38. 38, not 48. It's 1st and 10 Chiefs. Busheli taking advantage of his playmakers doing their thing. Not taking any huge, hard throws, just getting it to open guys as he's sacked on that play, though. Quinnen Williams gets him for a loss of 6. Pushed back to the 44-yard line. Makes it 2nd and 16. Busheli throw on 2nd down. He's sacked again. Quinnen Williams again. That's going to be a loss of 9 that time. Pushes them back to their own 47-yard line. Makes it 3rd and 25. Quinnen Williams is just wrecking this offense right now. He is upset about that pick that his quarterback threw. Busheli to throw. 3rd and 25. Rolling out to his right. And he throws it away. He doesn't want to take the sack. So that brings up 4th and 25. Chiefs likely going to punt it away. Yes, they are, from their own 47-yard line. So the Jets do get the ball back. In a perfect world, they take this drive for a touchdown as that punt is fielded and fair caught at the 27. So Jets come out 1st and 10, their own 27-yard line. Perfect world, they come out, they get a touchdown on this drive with very little to no time left on the clock, and then they receive the second half kickoff to start and walk that one for a touchdown to take a big lead. Take a one-score lead. Not really a big lead. Smith to throw on 1st down. Fires it down to the sideline, knocked away, incomplete. Couldn't get it to Elijah Moore. Brings up 2nd and 10, still at the 27. Smith to throw on 2nd down. Fires it outside. That's caught. 1st down, Robbie Chosen. Mekhi Becton gets hurt on the play. Who'd have thought? So now they got a backup in at right tackle. It's 1st and 10 Jets at their own 37-yard line. Smith to throw. Fires it as he's hit. That's caught by Elijah Moore for a 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38. Kind of shocked that anybody was even close after he got hit. He got rocked, too. Smith to throw on 2nd down. Fires over the middle. That's caught. Elijah Moore making a nice grab there. I thought that was going to get picked off. Steven Nelson probably thought he was about to pick it off. That brings up 3rd and 2 for the Jets at the 45. Under 2.5 to go in the half. Smith to throw. Runs up. He's going to scramble up the middle, and he's going to keep it as he goes down at the 45 of the Chiefs. 10-yard carry. That's plenty for a first. And that's going to take us to a 2-minute warning. So with 2 to go here in this first half, Chiefs are on top 10-3 against the Jets. But the Jets do have it 1st and 10 at the Chiefs' 45-yard line, and they start the second half by getting the kickoff. Smith to throw on 1st down. Fires over the middle. That's caught. Chosen wide open as he's able to work his way down for about 10 extra yards there. That's going to make it 1st and 10 all the way at the 30. 15-yard gain. Smith to throw on 1st down. Fires over the middle. That was Hall on the angle route, but that's knocked away, incomplete. Willie Gay on the pass breakup. Makes it 2nd and 10. Smith changing the play here. He's out of empty. Smith to throw on second down. Under some pressure, fires it downfield. It's incomplete. Oh, it hit Garrett Wilson in the leg. He just didn't get his hands out for it. Oh, Smith made a pretty good play there. Wilson just wasn't ready for it, I suppose. That brings up 3rd and 10 still at the 30-yard line. Smith to throw. He's under pressure again. He's going to roll out to his right. He's going to take off with it, but he's going to slide way too early. Only going to get 5 yards. Makes it 4th and 5. They're going to settle for 3 here. 42-yard try. Kick is up, and it's good. So Jets take that lead and crunch it back down to 4, but they are still down here as it's now 10-6. Chiefs on top, and the Chiefs are about to receive this kickoff here. If Mahomes is still hurt, and I'm the Chiefs, I just run it into halftime. But if he's back, then obviously you let it rip. But I would not let Shane Buechele attempt to make a 2-minute drive. They're going to. 1:11 left to go, 2 timeouts, 1st and 10, their own 22. Chiefs are going to have Shane Buechele out of empty to throw. He's rolling out to his left. He gets sacked. 2nd and 21. A loss of 11 there. Pushes him back to the 10-yard line. Clock ticking. 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27. Chiefs just going to run it here. As Pacheco gets blasted after a 1-yard pickup, it's from a 3rd and 20. Jets take a timeout there. And Pacheco gets hit in the backfield once more as the Jets force it to 4th and 22. Chiefs going to punt it away from their own 10, but with under 20 seconds left to go, by the time they get the ball, I don't know if they're going to do anything. So Jets have it 1st and 10, their own 48-yard line. They have a timeout in 16 seconds, so we'll see. They might try something here, but I doubt it. Smith to throw. He's going to fire it over the middle. That's caught, but Robbie Chosen gets it only to the 44-yard line. They take their timeout, 11 seconds to go, 2nd and 22 at the Chiefs' 44. Maybe they try something deep outside to try and get to the outside, get it out of bounds and attempt a field goal. That's caught inbounds. That's going to end the half. Yeah, that's going to end the half. Garrett Wilson can't get out of bounds. That's going to do it for the first half. So after 1, Chiefs on top, 10-6 against the Jets, who are about to receive the second half kickoff. Kickoff gets away, and it's going to be fielded like the 6-yard line. These kickoffs are getting awful. That's going to be returned to the 24, so the kickoff doesn't really matter because the return men can't find any creases. Out comes the Jets offense here. They didn't get anything their last drive, but the drive before that they did walk away with a field goal. Obviously that last drive they had 16 seconds, so now they got a little bit more time. Geno Smith changing the first down play here. Smith to throw on first down. Fires it downfield. Intercepted. Picked off. Overthrew Elijah Moore. That's an easy interception for Steven Nelson. And the Chiefs now immediately have it back. 1st and 10 at the Jets' 48-yard line. Shane Buechele still in, so Patrick Mahomes likely out for the rest of the game, I'm assuming. Buechele rolling out to his right. Throws it back across the field. Incomplete. Just threw it away. I don't know why he threw it away. He had room to run, but I guess he didn't want to. That brings up 2nd and 10. Chiefs at the 48 still. Buechele to throw on second down. Fires out to Kelsey on the out route. That's caught. 8-yard pickup there. That's going to make it 3rd and 2 at the 40. So, Buechele honestly not playing as bad as I expected, but still not playing great. He's been sacked a lot. Fires it out to the right side there. That's caught. Noah Gray first down all the way to the 29-yard line. Big pickup there as it's 1st and 10. Buechele hands it off. This time it's carried by Pacheco for -2 yards. He's going to be pushed back to the 32. That's going to make it 2nd and 12. Buechele to throw on second down. Fires it out to the left. That's caught. Pacheco. No, not Rice. Not Pacheco. As he gets a 6-yard pickup. That's going to make it 3rd and 6 up to the 26. A lot of sixes here. Buechele to throw on third down. Under pressure. He's sacked. He loses the football. It's recovered by the Jets. Can he get up? They get up. Nobody's in front of him. Is the big man going to score? 10, 5, touchdown Jets. Jermaine Johnson recovers the fumble that was forced by, I believe it was either Huff or it was, I don't know who forced the fumble. But what a play there. As the PAT is up and good, the Jets take a 3-point lead. The old fumble 6. Strip sack leading to a touchdown for the defense. You love to see it here. As the Jets kick it back off while they lead by 3 points now. That kickoff is fielded in the end zone. And Hardman can only get it back to about the 15-yard line before he goes down. 1st and 10 Chiefs, down by 3 all of a sudden at their own 15-yard line here in this third quarter. Busheli hands it off. This time it's Kareem Hunt on the right side. And Kareem Hunt breaks one tackle, breaks another tackle, almost breaks a third as he goes down. That's an 8-yard carry there. Makes it 2nd and 2 at the 23. Why Kareem Hunt was in, I have no idea. Pacheco is supposed to be the guy the entire time. Busheli throws it over the middle on 2nd down. That's caught. That's plenty for a first. Only needed to get it to the 28, got it to the 29. So 1st and 10 Chiefs up to the 29, at the 29. Their own 29. Busheli to throw on 1st down. Fires over the middle. That's caught. Hill on the little quick drag. And he ends up picking up 7. But Eric Fisher, their left tackle, gets hurt. They're losing some linemen here. They're already down to their backup right guard. And their right tackle isn't very good anyway. So it's 2nd and 3 here at the 36. Pacheco on the left side. Charges forward for a nice pickup there. 7-yard gain. That's going to get 1st and 10 for the Chiefs at their own 43. Mahomes changing the play here on 1st down. Not Mahomes. Busheli. Sorry. Busheli to throw on 1st and 10. He's under pressure. He gets sacked. He's stripped again. And the Jets fall on it again. 1st and 10 Jets at the Chiefs' 18-yard line. Busheli's got butterfingers. He can't hang on to the football. Holy moly, he's got to get that out of there. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. And he's sacked too. Chris Jones says, watch, I can do it too. Forces a loss of 6 there. Brings up 2nd and 16, backed up to the 25-yard line. Smith and the Jets. Fake handoff to Breece Hall. Smith to throw. Fires it downfield. Knocked away. Incomplete. Juan Thornhill making a nice play on the ball there. Brings up 3rd and 16. Even if they only come away with a field goal here, that's still, I mean, huge opportunity for the Jets after that strip sack. Smith on 3rd down. Fires it, and he threw it away. Under pressure. Didn't want to get sacked. Didn't want to get pushed out of field goal range. That's going to bring up 4th and 16. They're going to try it. It's about a 42-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up, and it's good. So Jets now on top 16-10 here in the third quarter as they now get set to kick it back off to the Chiefs. And they're really hurting now. See, that's the other part you don't think about. Mahomes doesn't fumble when he gets sacked. Shane Busheli has shown he absolutely does. That kickoff is fielded on the goal line, and Hardman gets it back to about the 23. So here comes Shane Busheli. He's been strip-sacked twice for a turnover. He's been strip-sacked 3 times, but twice for turnovers. Once was a fumble return touchdown for the Jets. 1st and 10 from his own 23. Busheli to throw. Fires it to the right side. That's incomplete. Missed his target too far outside. Brings up 2nd and 10. I'm getting water, so I'm not looking at the screen right now. Let me know if something funny happens. Oh, Busheli's hit as he tries to throw. It's incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 10. Got back just in time to see that. Busheli to throw on 3rd and 10. Rolling out to his right. Under pressure. He gets sacked. Quinnen Williams again having a monster day. 4.5 sacks already as Busheli is having a nightmare come to life in the form of one big man. Here we go, 4th and 17. Chiefs punting it away from their own 16-yard line. It's going to be fielded at about the 40. And Gibson returns it to his own 46-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Jets, just shy of midfield. Oh, excuse me. There we go. 1st and 10. Smith to throw. Fires it quick out route. That's caught. Chosen. That's going to be a 7-yard pickup as it brings up 2nd and 3 up to the 47-yard line. That carry by Breece Hall actually gets no gain on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and 3 at the 47 as well. Smith to throw on 3rd down. Fires it out to the flat to Hall. Incomplete. Can't hang on. That's going to bring up 4th and 3 at the 47. Jets going to have to punt it away from the Chiefs' 47-yard line. The punt, it's a straight-up punt. Weird. Fair caught at the 17. And out comes the Chiefs' offense. Shane Buechele. Gosh, could you imagine if Patrick Mahomes is out for the season? Oh, that would be so funny. The Chiefs would be ruined. Buechele to throw on 1st and 10. Rolling out to his left. Under pressure, he gets sacked. Loss of 10. Frankie Louvu catches him. Pushes him back to 2nd and 20 at the 7-yard line. This Jets defense has 11 sacks. Buechele to throw on 2nd down. Standing on his goal line. Fires over the middle of Rice on the in route. That's going to be caught for a 7-yard gain. Makes it 3rd and 13 at the 14-yard line. Buechele to throw on 3rd and long. Under some pressure. He's in his end zone. He's sacked. It's a safety. The Jets defense can score again. What a play there. He kept backing up. Couldn't find anyone. Couldn't get it out in time. And he goes down. So the Chiefs had to punt it back to the Jets after giving up 2 points. Jets now lead 18-10. And now they have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line. Boy, this defense is absolutely taking over this game. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. He fires it out to the sideline. That's incomplete. Contested catch there as Dortch couldn't get it. That brings up 2nd and 10. Still at the 37-yard line. Smith to throw. Fires it out to the left side. That's caught. Wilson. That's going to be a 6-yard pickup as it makes it 3rd and 4 up to the 43. Get Wilson, 4 catches for 19 yards. Pretty rough day at the office, but hey, the Jets are winning, so who cares? Smith to throw. Throws it over the middle on 3rd down. That's going to be a pickup of 3, but they needed 4. That makes it 4th and 1. Jets are going to have to punt it away from their own 46-yard line. Braden Mann kicks it away. It's going to go straight up once more. And this one's going to be fielded at about the 22, but he's going to keep it. He's going to actually return it as it goes for a 2-yard return. Chiefs are going to have it 1st and 10, their own 24-yard line. Out comes Shane Buechele. Notably not the prodigal son. Buechele to throw on 1st and 10. Fires it downfield over the middle. Almost intercepted there. Ooh, the old man, Davis, almost got it, but he can't hang on. That's why he's a linebacker, folks. Not Felks. I don't know what that means. 2nd and 10 here for the Chiefs. Buechele to throw. Fires it downfield. It's complete. Rashee Rice catches it. He's behind the defense. Are they going to catch him? No, they are not. Touchdown, Chiefs. So just like that, all those mistakes Buechele has made can be erased with a 2-point conversion as Rashee Rice breaks 1 tackle and runs all the way in for a touchdown. Huge play for the Chiefs. 76 yards, I believe. 2-point try here. It's a toss to the right side to Pacheco, and he's hit immediately. Oh, man, Davis saw that coming from a mile away. Demario Davis, the vet. So the Jets do preserve their lead, up by 2, 18-16, as they're about to receive this kickoff. Rashee Rice with a huge play there, getting the Chiefs way back into it. But Gibson might take it right back as he finds a crease to the kick return defense, and he's going to go all the way. Touchdown! Oh, my throat. That's a touchdown, Jets. Xavier Gibson, like a 95-yard kick return touchdown. And the Jets take the lead back. Well, I guess they never lost the lead, but extend their lead. They put it up to 9 now instead of 8. So it's now 16-25 as they get set to kick it right back to the Chiefs. Holy moly. This Jets team, I tell you what, they had no business being in it with those two games they had to start the year against the Bills and the Cowboys, and then they win against the Patriots in like just dominant fashion, and it flipped the switch. It's not. They were so close. All they needed was something to click, and it finally did against the Patriots last week. And now they're here taking on the Chiefs and putting on quite the show. It's 1st and 10 Chiefs at their own 22-yard line. Bouchel to throw. Fires it downfield in the corner route. That's incomplete. Overthrew Tyreek Hill. Just threw it too far out of bounds. Brings up 2nd and 10. Bouchel to throw on 2nd down. Fires it downfield. That's on the right sideline. That's caught. Rashee Rice, 1st down all the way at the 49 of the Jets. Wow. No, that's Pacheco. That's not even a receiver. Hold on. I just saw the dreadlocks. Let me be honest. I didn't see the actual number or name. That's Pacheco who got that catch. What a play. And on that carry, he only goes for 1 yard. So the dichotomy of what can and can't be. Anyway, that's 2nd and 9 here for the Chiefs. Already at the Jets 48 after one big throw to Pacheco. Bouchel to throw on 2nd and 9. And he's sacked. Hit in the backfield. Brought down by Frankie Louvu. Loss of 5 on the play. Makes it 3rd and 14 at the 47. Back on their own side of the field. Bouchel to throw on 3rd and long. Screen pass. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. Just dirts it. That brings up 4th and 14. Chiefs going to have to punt it away from their own 47-yard line. This Jets defense, a little bit of a scare on that big pass to Pacheco, but they get another stop as this punt is fielded at like the 27 and returned to the 30. Didn't fair catch despite the entire Chiefs coverage team being right in his face. I admire that courage. 1st and 10 Jets at their own 30-yard line. Oh, I'm real gassy right now. I apologize. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. Fires it down. That's quick slant to Chosen, but it's incomplete. He can't hang on. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10 at the 30. Smith out of empty. On 2nd and 10. Ready to throw. Fires it downfield. That's intercepted. Picked off. Is that Sneed? I believe that's L'Jarius Sneed. Can they catch him? Smith does catch him. L'Jarius Sneed returns it all the way to the 7-yard line before Geno Smith catches him to make up for that mistake. It's going to bring up 1st and goal at the Jets' 7-yard line. Bouchel and the Chiefs' offense with a chance to tighten this lead. That's a throw to the corner. That's incomplete. Tried to get it to Kelsey, but he overthrew him. That's going to bring up 2nd and goal. When I say tighten this lead, I mean like tighten the gap between the Jets' lead and the Chiefs' deficit. 2nd and goal from the 7. Bouchel to throw once more. Fires it outside. That's incomplete. I don't even know who that was to. That was just bad. Terrible throw there. Brings up 3rd and goal at the 7-yard line. Here we go. Bouchel to throw. Under pressure. He's going to get brought down. Sacked by Jermaine Johnson. It's going to bring up 4th and goal at the 16. Chiefs are likely to settle for 3 here, and they will. It's going to be about a 33-yard try. The kick is up, and it is good. So it's now 19-20, what is it, 25? Yeah, 19-25. Jets still lead by 6 here as the Chiefs get ready to kick it off. Kickoff is away. Fielded at about the 5. Chiefs fans just count their lucky stars that, what's-his-face, Bouchel didn't fumble on that sack there on 3rd and goal. As out comes this Jets offense. Pretty decent return there. It's going to be 1st and 10 at their own 29. I mean, Xavier Gibson, what a play he had getting that kick return touchdown. Smith on 1st down to throw. Rolling out to his left, firing it downfield to the sideline. That's caught. Wilson, 1st down up to the 46. Huge play there. What is that, a 24-yard pickup? Makes it 1st and 10. Smith to throw on 1st down. Fires it out to the flat. That's caught. I believe that's the tight end. I can't remember his name. Ruckert, that's his name. Jeremy Ruckert on the 9-yard catch there. Brings up 2nd and 1 as we end the 3rd quarter. So after 3, with only 1 quarter left to go, Jets are on top. 25-19 against the Chiefs at home. And the Jets do have the football right now. 2nd and 1 at the Chiefs' 45-yard line. Let's see if they can get a little bit of a running game going. Have had a rough time at that all day. Smith to throw on 2nd and 1. Fires over the middle. That's caught. Check down to Hall, he makes the grab. That's going to be 1st and 10 for the Jets up to the 38. They don't need big chunks. They just need to move the ball. 1st and 10. Smith to throw. Fires it quick slant. That's incomplete. Threw it behind his receiver. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Still at the 38-yard line. Remember, a field goal puts them back up by 9, making it a 2-score game. As long as you're up by 2 scores, you can breathe pretty easily. That throw there by Smith is incomplete, though, out to the right side. That's going to bring up 3rd and 10 to the 38. Here we go. Smith to throw on 3rd down. Rolling out to his left. He's going to fire it out to the sideline. He just threw it away. Incomplete. Brings up 4th and 10. They're going to probably settle for 3. No, they're going to punt it from the Chiefs' 38-yard line. They're going to punt this. They must really not trust their kicker. As Braden Mann's punt goes directly to the sideline. And it goes out of bounds at the 4. Coffin corner kick there. So Shane Buechele and the Chiefs offense pinned deep in their own territory. 1st and 10, their own 4-yard line. This Jets defense is licking its chops right now. 1st down carry up the middle for Pacheco, and he breaks through. He gets a 14-yard carry there. It's going to be 1st and 10 Chiefs at their own 18. Nice carry with their backs against the goal line. Buechele to throw on 1st and 10. Rolling out to his left. Fires it down to the sideline. Incomplete. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10 at the 18. Buechele to throw on 2nd down. Rolling out to his left. Sacked. Brought down. Frankie Louvu. What do they have? 20 sacks in this game? Holy moly. 15 sacks by the Jets defense so far. That is insane. It's 3rd and 17. Backed up to their 10. Buechele to throw on 3rd and long. Under pressure. It's going to be a fumble. It's recovered by a lineman. And it's a safety. The Jets defense gets a 2nd safety of the day. They're going to have to punt it away as they're now once again down by a lot. What's the deficit? 19 to 27. They're down by 8. Yeah, they're down by 8 points here as they punt it back to the Jets, who now have it 1st and 10 at their own 33. A 2nd safety. Could have been a touchdown there if the lineman didn't fall on it. Thank goodness he was there for the Chiefs. But still, the Jets now firmly in control. As that 1st down throw by Smith is incomplete, brings up 2nd and 10, still at the 33-yard line. Here we go. Smith to throw on 2nd down. Fires it downfield to the sideline. That's caught. Chosen. 1st down. Goes out of bounds at the 35. Huge pickup there. Makes it 1st and 10 Jets. They're in Chiefs territory now. Smith fakes the handoff on 1st down. Under pressure. Karlaftis. He gets him. No, that's Chenal, not Karlaftis. My bad. That's going to be a loss of 6 on the play. Makes it 2nd and 16. Backed up to the 41. Smith fires it out to the sideline. That's caught. Ruckert, 2-yard gain. Makes it 3rd and 14 at the 39. Not the 39, the 39. I can't speak right now for some reason. Smith to throw on 3rd and long. Under pressure. Fires it to the left. That's caught. Ruckert. And he gains 4, but that's still not enough for a first. Not even remotely. That's going to make it 4th and 11. And they're going to try the field goal this time. It's about a 53, 54-yard try here. As the kick is up. And it is no good. Wide left. So the Chiefs are going to have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 43, I believe it is. Yes, their own 43-yard line. Jets missed the 53-yarder, and the Chiefs end up with the ball now. 1st and 10 carry for Pacheco only goes for 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46. Buechele to throw on 2nd down. He fumbles it. That might be overturned into an incomplete pass. That's close. I don't know about that one. Nope, they're not even going to review it. First and 10 Jets at the 39. They have the ball back. What a turn of events. It's not shocking, actually. It's like Busheli's 5th fumble. Geno Smith under pressure on first down, though. He gets sacked for a 10-yard loss. Both of these defensive lines having a field day. I kind of have something I got to do right after this game's over. So after this game finishes, I'm not going to do the post-game stuff. I will do that later when, like, I'll click through the upgrades for the Jets or whatever, and then I'm going to close off. I'm going to get off. I got to do something real quick. So I'm going to be done right then. And then when I come back later tonight to do the last game, I will go over the post-game for this game to start off, and I'll deal with all the other stuff, as that's going to be 4th and 27 for the Jets here, backed up to their own 44. They're going to have to punt it away, but they are still up by 8, so Braden Mann's kick, another sky kick, as that's fielded at about the 31, return to the 35, so Chiefs going to have it 1st and 10, their own 35-yard line. Not bad starting field position here for them. Here we go, Pacheco on the right side. That's going to be a loss of 1 on the carry. Jermaine Johnson gets him. That brings up 2nd and 11, backed up to the 34. Busheli to throw on 2nd and 11, fires it over the middle. That's caught. Hill, and Hill gets it all the way to the 43-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. Makes it 3rd and 2 here. Busheli hands it off to Pacheco up the middle, and he powers his way through. Gets the first 7-yard gain there. Makes it 1st and 10 at the 50. Clock ticking now. Busheli hands it off to Pacheco on the left side, and he goes down, no gain. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 49, so technically like a loss of like half a yard maybe. Clock under 6 minutes to go. Busheli to throw on 2nd down. Fires it over the middle. That's incomplete. The receiver can't hang on. Hardman hit as he tries to bring it in. Brings up 3rd and 10 at the 49. Busheli throw on 3rd and 10. Under pressure, Quillen Williams hits him as he throws it. He just gets it away. Incomplete. 4th down. They may go for this. They're not going to go for this. They're going to punt it away from their own 49-yard line. The punt does get away. Almost blocked, though, as it's going to be fair caught at the 20. 1st and 10 Jets at their own 20-yard line. I don't know what 20-yard line. I kind of said 20-yard line. That's not a thing. Either way, 5:30 to go in this game. Jets have it 1st and 10 at their own 20, up by 8. With a chance to put away this game. Smith fires it way downfield over the middle, across the field as well, and cross body. And he gets it out to Elijah Moore for a big pickup there, 18 yards. Makes it 1st and 10 at the 38. Smith hands it off. Hall up the middle. And Breece Hall works his way up to the 41 for a 3-yard gain. Makes it 2nd and 7. He's only got 6 carries so far. They got to hand him the ball. Come on. You're winning. Run the football. Smith fakes the handoff on 2nd down. Fires it out to the flat. That's caught. I believe that is their backup tight end. Yeah, Cager on the catch. That's going to make it 3rd and 2 at the 46. Smith changing the play here. Smith to throw on 3rd down. Fires it over the middle. That's caught. That's the tight end, Ruckert. He gets the first. Gets into the Chiefs' territory at the 47-yard line. 1st and 10 Jets. 3 minutes to go as the clock keeps rolling. Smith to throw on 1st down. Fires it to the sideline. That's caught. Moore, 4-yard gain. He gets tackled in bounds. That's good. Clock keeps ticking. 2nd and 6 at the 43. They're not chewing clock, which bothers me, but it's fine, I guess. As Smith tosses it out to Hall on the left side there. He gets the outside. Stay in bounds. He gets hit. Does the clock keep running? No, it does not. So the clock stopped at 2:10 here. 1st and 10 for the Jets up to the Chiefs' 31-yard line after the nice carry by Hall. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. Fires it downfield. That's caught. Who is that? Moore? Elijah Moore on the catch. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So 2 minutes left to go in the game. Jets are on top 27-19 at home with the ball. 1st and 10 at the Chiefs' 18-yard line. 2 minutes to go. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. Breece Hall, first down carry. And he carries it all the way to the 7. That's going to be 1st and goal Jets as the Chiefs take their first timeout. Jets in a weird spot here as they pretty much have to score. But the Chiefs are going to keep using timeouts, and they want them to use all their timeouts. They don't want to score too fast. They want to make the Chiefs use their timeouts before they score. As Breece Hall gets that carry, and he's going to get stopped at the 1. That almost works out perfectly as the Chiefs are now out of timeouts. It's 3rd and goal for the Jets at the 1-yard line. Smith hands it off to Hall up the middle, and he's in. Touchdown. And Derek Nottie, the D tackle for the Chiefs, gets hurt on the play. So the Chiefs are in a tough spot. They're going to be down 15 points. And if at any point the Jets get the ball back, the Chiefs will lose. So, and I believe Shane Buechele is still their starting quarterback. Well, still their quarterback, not their starter. Starter was Mahomes, but he got hurt. That kickoff is fielded at the 3-yard line and returned to the 21. So Chiefs now have it 1st and 10. 1:43 to go. No timeouts. Down by 15 points. They need 2 touchdowns and 1 to come with a 2-point conversion if they want to even tie it. Long odds. Buechele to throw on 1st and 10. Fires it over the middle. That's caught. They got to hurry up here. Clock running. 2nd and 6 at their pickup of 4 up to the 26-yard line. Buechele to throw on 2nd down. Rolling out to his right, fires it across the field. That's caught. Rashee Rice, he goes down at the 33. 1st and 10 Chiefs. Clock still running. Not moving fast enough. 1 minute to go. Buechele to throw on 1st down. Fires it downfield over the middle on the right side. That's caught. Hill, he gets a 5-yard gain. He is not taking big chunks. He's dinking and dunking it. Buechele to throw on 2nd and 5. Rolling out. He's going to get hit as he throws. That's going to be incomplete. Stops the clock with 36 seconds left to go in the game. In the game. My bad. 36 seconds left to go in the game. 3rd and 5 from their own 38-yard line. No timeouts. Down 15. Buechele to throw. Fires it downfield. That's caught. Kelsey, he goes down. Gets it up to the 48. Can't get out of bounds though. Clock still running. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. Buechele to throw. Scrambling around. He's going to get hit as he tries to throw it. It's going to be incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10. Still at the 48. 12 seconds left. Not looking good here for the Chiefs. Buechele to throw. 2nd and 10. Rolling out to his left. Just throws it away. 6 seconds left on the clock. It's almost mathematically impossible for them to win at this point. So, this is just for pride at this point. Maybe try a Hail Mary. Buechele to throw. Sets his feet, flings it. It's going to go incomplete. That's going to fall to the ground. And the Jets are going to win 34-19. What a game. What a performance by the Jets defense. They carried that game for the Jets. And the Jets do wind up on top. So let's do the upgrades here. If there are any for the Jets players, 1 player. Braden Mann get an upgrade. All right. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to get off. I will be back on later tonight to do the last game, hopefully. Hopefully. I'll try to be. And before I do that, I'll go through all the post-game stuff for this game, and I'll go through the box score. Jets rise to 2-2 as the Chiefs fall to 2-2. And there's only 1 game left in the week, so we'll deal with that later. I'll be back on eventually to go over the post-game stuff, go over the box score, and then we'll do the last game of the week. So, see y'all then.